Enterprise. I'm Scala Kitty, and I am here actually for a very special reason. You know, we don't really talk too much about some of the different sort of background elements of the randomizer, but folks who have an eagle eye will notice that we are currently running on version 4.4.2. That is because we have just a small update that happened today. But part of that update also comes with a wonderful little announcement, which is that going forward, our wonderful Zoe Vermillion here is going to be joining the dev team. So this is something that we've kind of had in the works for a little bit, and we're super duper happy to have Ver here on the team, going to be working on some different things, so some which are very exciting, but I can't tell you about.
I can't tell you about either, but yes, thank you so much. It is incredibly exciting. Just feels like it came out of nowhere, because it quite literally did, but I'm very excited. This here, I just posted in the Discord if people want to see the exact changes. This is just a bunch of bug fixes that I did, but we're gonna work with Board going forward, and we'll see how this goes. We got big plans, and I'm happy to be on the team. So thank you to Board, Scala, Rivers. Hope to do y'all proud.
I know you will. That's why we were happy to have you on board, of course.
Thank you so much. But I think with that out of the way, thank you so much, Scala, for coming in for that.
Yeah,
we do have a race to
absolutely.
commentate. That's why I'm here.
For the people who just arrived are asking, what are we all celebrating? We're celebrating the fact that Zoe now has a green name and is now a dev for Free Enterprise.
Yep.
And now I'll let you go ahead, take care of this absolutely amazing race that I know we're about to watch.
Awesome. Thank you again, Scala. As Scala said, welcome on in, everyone, to tonight's race of Highway to the Zemus Zone. Gosh, I'm still living in 2020. Highway to the Zemus Zone with the Kane Hero racers of DekarSMASH and Soleras. And I'm joined by Night Dew. We've been hogging the mic. Say some stuff.
Oh, no, I'm totally fine. First off, congratulations. Very much deserved there.
Thank you.
Second off, is this Final Fantasy IV the Alter Years or something like that? Final Fantasy IV Bizarro version? I kind of like these new objectives here.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying these. Obviously, we have our 3 standard for Zemus Zone 4. Plus, we've got the Muscle Money Altar and the Maga Sisters. This is going to be great. Kane Hero is also one of my favorite heroes under this particular flag set because you get some real good early game power, but a real interesting agility scenario for Zeromus, which can be mitigated with the Cursed Ring and also a Drain Spear. It gives -10 agility, so you can actually properly anchor with a Kane if you want to, but do you want to is the question. It looks like we got a Duck Goose naming scheme on Soleras' side. Curious to see what Dekar's is. And yeah, I think Zorma's playable. No, who put that there? I refuse. I refuse to do all of these. No.
I think Rivers might actually like that better. I mean, playable Golbez, that's so 2019. Playable Zemus, now there we go.
I was even looking down there, and I just looked down and was like, no, who did this?
No, to be fair, I guess throwing Big Bang at everything might be a little too easy, but
maybe. I actually think of what was it, Power Stone, old fighting game for the Dreamcast, where there was a cheat code where you could play as the final boss, and it was incredibly silly. Shoutouts to anybody who knows what I'm talking about.
I vaguely know what we're talking about here, or at least that one. I unfortunately did not have a Saturn, so I was not able to share in that.
Yeah, I'm bad at segues. I think our runners should be underway very soon, but we are here. This is semifinals, game 1. Yeah. This is so exciting. Soleras is a runner that I absolutely adore. Great friend of mine. Faced off in LHL Switch against him. Lost that race. and glad to see him here in the semis. And Dakar just has been absolutely destroying anything that has Sea Hero attached to it. No surprise to see him here in the semifinals. We're in for a good race, and hopefully a good game 2, and then a good game 3 as well. So we can get as much hype out of this matchup as we can.
Oh yeah, personal experience. I did play Soleras in the round of 16, and incredibly close, incredibly great matches there. Dakar on the list of people I really want to play one-on-ones against. But yeah, again, I've watched plenty of his races, and yeah, we got a good one here. So right as we start, I gotta ask you one question: what's your favorite Vanilla Masamune boss?
Vanilla Masamune boss. Well, I feel like the free space is to say Alt Gauntlet. Oh, nice Magma Key start. Less nice Yang. But if I'm being honest, the Maga Sisters. I love seeing Maga Sisters and Masamune Alter. They hit incredibly hard, both physically and magical. But if you have some good AoE, you've got like a Palom with Quake or Rydia that's got Bahamut, you can tear through it pretty quickly. And if that's the case tonight, that's a double objective.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of liking Berserk Now's answer. Rubicante is a kind of spicy boss to find there as well.
Chad is assuming I'm paying attention to the screen, that the Mag Sisters are right there at the Beigen spot. So Chad, you give me too much credit.
But, you know, we were just testing their observation skills as Dakar is heading straight to... Nope, not that Magma Key. Heading straight to Evelyn Castle. And let's see. Nope, Soleras is heading north, probably to Watery Pass. So the two biggest extra loot spots are being kind of checked off a little early here.
Yeah. Keep an eye out for anything important there. Dragon Whip, I always love to see. Ooh, okay. Okay. Where's Iridia when you need her? We had a Sylph there in Castle Ublin and a Levia here in Watery Pass. In Soleras, you closed that too quickly. I didn't see what that was.
Yeah, also Black Rope, I don't think it was anything. These three chests gonna be interesting. Karate Guy, Drum, a couple jams. Did see a big bomb over on Dakar's side as well there. So a couple starting J items. Not much for our starting period or for Kane and or
Ice Brand.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. Then the Karate on Soleras' side, don't sleep on that. That is pretty good in the absence of something like a black belt. I have bought many a karate shirt under this flag set just because I needed that little bit of extra strength.
Yeah, I think that's two black robes now in Castle Eblin. There, our seed is crying for a black mage, but will it oblige? And also, that's a poison axe. Two poison axes. Okay, sure, why not?
Okay, let's go. Poison axe. So, are you Team Poison Axe or are you Team Gungnir?
I'm Team Ogre. I'm Team Ogre Axe.
Team Ogre Axe. Okay. I am Team Gungnir, but I am partial to spears.
Oh yeah. No. That said, I mean, middle spot, Kane with the Poison Axe will serve quite well for the first part of that, especially that karate shirt. As we do find, well, that's one less boss we're going to have to kind of cheese here with Odin being in such an early spot.
I was like, we got a bunch of War Rages we can just pop out here. Yeah, there we go. That Yang's doing more damage than he normally would. There we go.
Well, I mean, he could have a Thunderclaw by now, but...
He could. Does he is the question. I'm really asking. Please answer. I haven't been paying attention to so many chests.
I think Dakar just ran into the same monster there, unfortunately. And how do you like wide open spaces? Because we got some wide open spaces this season.
Gosh. This is, for some runners, this is the dream start. For runners like me, this is the worst thing in the world. You now have access to full underground. You have access to the moon. Things could be anywhere. As it stands right now, you now have access to two of your objectives. Complete Cave Bahamut and conquer the Vanilla Masamune altar. You know where a third one is on the Beigen spot.
Yep, absolutely huge finds just saw in Castle Eblin. A crystal ring, a samurai bow, and a cursed ring. All in Castle Eblin.
Oh, that is a 12 out of 10 Castle Eblin there. You'd love to see it. But now we're basically on, we're looking for a Baron Key. we're looking for Wyvern, and we're looking for Forge. Any two of those three, and oh, there's Iridia. Oh, you love it. You love to see it.
Soleras definitely a little bit more with that Leviathan in his pocket there, though Dakar with a Sylph and a couple black shirts, also not unhappy to see him either here.
Yeah, so personally, the one thing I don't want to see from this seed is I do not want to see any characters that start with the letter T or end with the letter H, like at the same time. That would make my night a good one. But beyond that, we're good.
I'd be up for some characters that start with the letter C and end with the letter D.
That'd be good. That would be good. I could also stand for maybe some equipment that starts with like a Z and ends with like an S, because that facilitates a grind where the enemy starts with an M and ends with a T, and that's a grind that I would like to see.
Now I'm thinking way too much on the C here.
making chat go, did you pass your spelling test?
I mean, let's put it this way. I lost the 8th grade spelling bee here.
For those who didn't follow my ridiculousness, I'm talking about the Mac Giant grind.
So anyway, we both sides have picked up their Iridia, and oh yeah, Mylon and friends. I'm like, wait, what boss was that?
Yeah, blink and you miss them. They left the party early, decided to go somewhere else.
Well, I mean, they're just gonna throw all the Thor rages since they have no well. I mean, on Solaris' side, Solaris knows that those Thor rages, maybe if a watery turtle is later in the seed, but yeah, you still got plenty there.
Yeah. All right, where are we going? Is it time to go underground and check for freebies?
No, it's time to go to the moon and, well, check a freebie. Actually, the free character, possibly the boss, maybe some... I'm actually really kind of big into the... Hey, let's check Cave Bahamut, and those 4 chests on the path to Cave Bahamut are actually pretty spicy. I found Stardust Rods, I found an Artie Bow in there once. Yeah, those are gated chests and on the moon to boot. Those are very nice chests sometimes to hit.
Yeah, I'm a little bit less partial since we know where Mag Sisters are to peek that Cave Bahamut spot, because you're basically only going to try and find Wyvern there or a free boss and hope for like an Avenger from the reward. But it's still a very good play because those chests can be absolutely magnificent. You're right. So it's interesting to see, because right now in my mind, I'm thinking, all right, we got Forge. I need a Baron key potentially. There is 2 freebies available to us in the form of the Fey March chest and Sheila 1, which could be just incredible jet value. So checking the character while you're up here, maybe peek Cape Bahamut, and then I imagine Solaris is probably going to go right back to the blue planet, right underground, and check those freebies.
Okay, and it's actually taking the immediate pit stop over here at Cave Bahamut here, so yeah, I do like information. But I would guess, unless you really want to check those chests, this is probably a reset out, I guess. But
yeah, worst case scenario, you get knowledge for what is here and what you need to plan for. Headband. You maybe walk out the headband, ironically enough. Like, that is a really, really good piece of gear, and it doesn't seem like it, but in this flag set, really want that, especially with a cane.
The rest of the Thor Rage in the tent, not so much, unfortunately. That's what I get for hyping up that treasure there. Oh my, that's a turtle.
That's a turtle. We'll come back later. We'll come back way later.
Solaris says, I want the headband.
I want the headband. Yep. First chest. Yeah, no, I want that. So you don't walk it out, but you definitely come back for it.
Yeah, that is a really rude and fast turtle there, especially with Kane there. Now, Dakar is a little bit in the catbird seat, because Dakar already knows that there's a curse ring in this seed, and I'm sure there's a drain spear somewhere, because there's always a drain spear somewhere, right?
Yeah, 100%. I think it was in one of the first quals that I raced in. I remembered that, like, when I was looting my Castle Eblin, there was 2 drain spears, like, in the left tower, and it was a Kane hero. When I went to go to Z, I was like, I know where there's a drain spear. I'll be right back. Because I had reset out of them. Oh, Palom. Oh, this party's looking better and better if we can find a white mage instead of this Yang.
Well, or an Esra summon there, and but yeah, that's Yeah, definitely have some large clear out potential here. Yang is a good slingshot. He's definitely kind of weird. I'd keep him on the pocket just in case we run into something like a Dark Knight Cecil that you just need a mountain of hit points to run through because Kane's going to be hogging all the agility here.
Take a peek here. Maybe on the hunt, just scouting for Curse String while he's in the area. Maybe looking for some stuff to power up some people.
Charm Claw. Okay.
Yeah, I think he's thinking there might be Mag Giants in my future.
Yeah, that is definitely a Mac Giant buy. Poison Axe's Mac Giants, plenty of things to kill giants. Sure, why not?
Charm Claw real bad with its accuracy, but it does hit giants for bonus damage. So sometimes you take what you got. Take what you got. Take what you can get. That's the tense that sentence should be in.
Yeah, now those Elven Bows are actually going to do double duty as paired with arrows on our Black Mages. Those will actually increase the Wisdom stat for both of those two. Actually, very nice pickup for both of them as well.
Mm-hmm. And looks like Dakar also went and found the turtle and noped right out. And Soleras, proving that I shouldn't be a betting NB and coming into Baron, resets out. Probably looking for the character, I imagine.
Another Rydia and some form of leg guarding that one there. So yeah, gonna turn in that Magma Key. That does actually have, if that was actually that's either Elements or Ruby. Again, that Cave Castle Evelyn has had a Blizzard Spear and an Ice Brand actually.
That was Ruby because there was only a single sprite there.
Oh, good call.
But yeah, I think what Soleras was doing there was peeking in to see if the character was someone he could pick up. Because since he has a Palom and you start off with 1 or 2 Sirens, he probably wants to get Palom up to Virus, if not Quake. And having someone else there to get experience could also allow for potentially, depending on where Rydia's levels are, potentially a slingshot.
Yeah, unfortunately, 1 Siren leaves Palom just short of Quake. Look at Virus, and honestly, you might be able to even parlay that into a Dwarf Castle check there. Though to be fair, Leviathan's plenty good as well here, and Soleras did hit that, so actually Leviathan was in the Watery Pass, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Dakar found the Sylph that was in Castle Ublin, and Soleras found the Leviathan in Watery Pass, so that is currently Soleras only, but will we be popping the Siren? Because with Leviathan and Virus, I think Dwarf Castle is easily on the table. Freebies first. Freebies first.
Yeah. I'm actually kind of surprised neither of them did immediately dive the underground, and just for these checks here, because and Soleras is actually going to show us here, especially if you hit like the monster's chest early here, that the chests also in the Path of the Fame Arches are also sometimes a pretty good hit there. The Boreas is a bad one.
Like, so far we've got a Boreas, the Thor Rage, and I already forgot Cure 2. That was so far 0 for 3 on what I consider to be good loot. Hey, there's a money chest. Crystal bucket.
Oh, there's the monster's chest, so.
All right, Soleras, don't be me. Don't run back in and immediately open up the monster chest again.
Which one was it again? I'm sure I won't run into again, right?
No, I'll just get into like autopilot where I'm opening the chest and I'm thinking like 4 steps ahead about my route, and I'll just run back to the same chest and press A and go, ah, darn it.
Yep, Dakar hit a few and is not bothering to pick up any more, it looks like. Well, as I would guess with Soleras knowing where the monster chest is, yeah, gonna pick up these 3. And found another Leviathan orb.
Oh, Dakar's just dodging Leviathan summons. Oh. Oh, a diamond ring.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Was that a spoon?
That was a spoon. Seems like Asura is being the cutlery away from Leviathan for some reason. Ooh, dancing dagger. But it's not bad if we run across like an Edward, or if we want to pop it on a Palin, if we don't want to use the Siren too early, we can get some nice dancing dagger damage.
Yeah, also black belt robe in there as well. So I mean, if you really want to equip your Yang, oh wow,
that's a freebie. That's a bunch of experience.
Yeah, I heal my party up, and that is exactly what Dakar is doing. I take that fight right now.
Yeah. Take it. You get experience. You can pull up to I believe up to a tier 7 item here. And yeah.
Meanwhile, Soleras did check the weapon shop, and you know those Drain Spears we were talking about?
Oh boy. All you need is one. Yep, just buy one. Normally you buy them to throw them with edge, but with a Cane Hero, you buy it in case you need to anchor.
Oh yeah, and yeah, the black robes that Soleras did not find in Castle Lublin, also on sale there.
Yeah, Solaris has done a healthy amount of shopping, and it's paid dividends just what he's found in the shops. He's found that Drain Spear, the Black Shirt, the Elven Bows, the Charm Claw. He's gone quite the shopping spree.
Yep, and does the immediate double take there. They're like, wait a minute, that was KQE.
Yeah, that was a friendly boss. Let's go back in there. Using Griddia Cure 1. Don't think it's gonna do what you want it to.
It is actually throwing that ether there just for more Cure 1s. Not exactly something I thought I'd see, but here we are.
I mean, what are his other options? He can use the Cure 3 on one person. He can run up to the inn that he can't afford.
I believe I did see a tent in his inventory. It might have been able to use the same point.
Yeah. I don't know if I would have burnt the tent, but let's see what the reward is. Hourglass 2 is not bad.
It's not an Avenger, but it's, you know, it will bail you out of some certain spots here.
And if we do happen to find the Atella, that is a King Ryu encounter if you want it to. It also will trivialize Officer Soldier, Baron Guards, Dark Imps, Calbrena, Dark Elf version 2. There's quite a bit it can be used for to push progression, in addition to being an option to jumpstart a grind.
Yeah, actually, if we can find if that Tella does not show himself, and these players can find even more black magic boosting gear here. One thing other than hourglasses that might work is sometimes if you have a Palom and a Iridia who can stay alive. Ooh, nice Dragoon Shield, by the way.
Ooh.
But if you have those, Quake and Leviathan can sometimes, with enough spell power, just deal with it outright.
Also very true. I'm actually real curious now that you've gotten this experience infusion here. Do you use your Siren on an egg just to go ahead and get Quake?
I'm a lot more tempted now just because Quake is at my fingertips there. I would possibly go and use it. Grab that, go hit Dwarf real quick, see if see if a pan might be there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love doing the Dwarf play. Like if I can get Quake, I'll do Dwarf before I do Sheila 1, just hoping for a pan. But also you've got Wyvern Stone on the loose, and that's 2 boss checks.
Yes,
so
and
it's
Soleras
up there for me.
Might be listening to you here as
oh, you're out of arrows. Oh no. Wait. Oh, you're good. Just forgot to equip the arrows first. Can't equip a bow with a rod, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's going to be leaning on this Palom. Hopefully has enough spell power to Virus. Might take one bluff, I would say. Might be a thing here as well. No, we're just using Stop. That works too. I would say poisoning is not the weirdest thing that has ever happened to an egg in these.
No, it's honestly not the weirdest thing. It's up there though.
Yep, Soleras just goes for Quake here. Does not make the Dwarf Castle play. Is going to follow in the. Is going to follow in the Sheila 1 footsteps that Dakar is running right now here. And that's not exactly striking fear into the heart of our party here. The Dark Elf, I believe this spot has roughly about 1,800 hit points. Will do a me change after roughly about 800 here. And that's Sylph and Virus being queued up, so that's the end of that here real quick.
Yep. Dark Elf, not long for the world.
Did live through that 1048 Sylph, which is kind of impressive, actually. But the nice thing about that, and why you'd want to do this actually after the Fey March, is you do get a full free heal immediately after. That's Mute Rings, Curse Rings for sale in case you missed them.
That's rude.
Well, the required Evelyn, or the required double dip. Here we go, and Soleras sells the farm to pick up a Curse Ring. So now we're even on Curse Rings, and I believe that was Nasura and a Sylph in the item shop.
I think so, but my eyes are bad.
Yeah, long story. It just kind of feels like some of these shops here have kind of normalized the item difference between the two here, with the exception at Leviathan Orb.
Really, really has. It's Seed is basically telling our runners, all right, I want a clean fight, all hits above the belt, you know, no advantages, just go out and execute and route the best you can. And that's about it.
Oh, I'm very much here for it, as we're going to go see a pan turn in as Soleras is about to get the, I don't want to say bad, I don't want to say good, I just want to say it's the news, yes.
Bonk.
As the Sylph say, there's nothing more satisfying than the sound of pan meeting flesh. And
oh my god!
Dekar cannot dodge that Leviathan orb for forever. As the Sylphs are like, hey, here you go.
It just keeps walking by chest. Leviathan's like, let me out.
Meanwhile, Sheila 1 has a package.
I know.
I mean, we did make those Leviathan orbs a lot more accessible, but might be taking that just a little bit too far here.
Yeah, drop to tier 5 so they appear a bit more often, but this is a bit silly.
Oh, that's important though. That's that's a legend sword. And now we get to theorycraft about, hey, what's our favorite Kane weapon? And why is it the Abel's Lance? And why are you going to get a piggy stick instead?
Actually, I unironically love the piggy stick. It's just a more beefy defense sword.
Yeah, it pretty much is. I mean, I can't say I hate a piggy stick, but it's
it's no Abel's Lance, no Gigantax. Like there's things that you want. Piggy stick is not at the top of the list.
No, not at all. Speaking of things not at the top of the list,
I was about to make the same segue. Anyway, here's Mom Bomb. Today, I can't even turn that into a Wonderwall thing. But I was gonna try, and I aborted after one word.
Yeah, just save it for the evil wall in the back attack spot here.
Oh, you calling your shot? That's my job.
Every once in a while, at least.
I'm gonna say our Wyvern's gonna be here at the back attack spot, and because Wyvern and back attack is nice and generous, it is not gonna pose an issue whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, at that time, if it happened to be our Wyvern, we're just a Baron key or an adamant away from go mode at that point. Can Wyvern roll kick?
I was actually about to ask the same thing. I could find out, but I will not reveal that.
Oh no, just
no.
the moon boss. I mean,
Oh.
the Antlion.
Oh no. Do my dev powers override my witch powers? I don't like this. Have I lost my touch?
I mean, just give it a little bit. I mean, we're still
Still early.
Still early. We've still got a turtle at Cave Bahamut, so runners
Anytime.
are still kind of got that in the back of the head here. It's like, how do I deal with that?
Yeah, plenty of time. All right, poor Antlion fell off the moon again. Well, poor Antlion's about to fall off the bridge as well.
Yeah, something about deep ravines, right?
Yeah, so someone asking, wasn't Ant Summon? No, that was Octomammoth. Octomom was sitting there in the Leviathan spot.
Yep.
Which is a nasty spot for Octo. Be thankful K-Summon is not.
That is definitely a we'll come back and see you never.
Yeah, very punchy, very fast. No, thank you. We're gonna get here. Nothing's really rude with this setup unless you specifically get an alt gauntlet because you have no good AoE with Kayn.
Yeah. Now the good news is, at the very least, the weird thing about the ordeals room with the alt gauntlet that I have found is if you do find the alt gauntlet and a weird key that we obviously don't need to check there.
Oh, okay. Wrong color robe. I was almost there. Got it. Let me tune in my magic wand a little bit.
Yep. But as I was about to say real quick, the good thing about fighting an alt gauntlet there is you do get the full heal before every different fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's real handy, especially with something like a Tele hero or even a Cecil hero, because Cecil's only level 1 in this fight, and unless you have a nice big sword for him, chewing through 5 fights would be a tall task. The heal is definitely really nice. There's a Luca key here. Deals is done. Where do we go next? We're thinking maybe Dwarf. You probably came here for 3 bosses.
Yep.
Looking for that Wyvern. That didn't pay off, but you got a Luca key.
Yeah, Baron Inn is still alive as well. Neither of these runners have one's checked it, the other one hasn't even looked at it, but yeah, Baron Inn's still totally alive here. Dwarf Castle's a live character check still.
Yeah, I was about to say Dwarf could be our 5th character as well. So 2 unknown bosses in a character compared to I guess it was Soleras that peaked it, knows that it's Rubicant, knows that it's a dupe Rydia, so it's only 1 unknown plus the key item there. Dwarf is more valuable to me for sure right now.
Yep.
But
yeah. Or we could just go straight to the moon right now. Anyway, we do have blink and you miss it amounts of leg appearing and disappearing real quick on the Soleras' side there. Followed by...
is this an out of place guards or nope? Okay. Officer soldier.
Yep.
And the guy drum's gonna be nice here. Not gonna kill, but we'll kill the front 3 and we can just wait for the retreat if we want. This spot gives no experience anyway.
Yep. And I mean, you hate seeing a free fight go down there, especially with that hourglass in your possession. But oh,
okay.
So
you want to go hunt? Okay, so do you want to go hunt Wyvern or do you want to go hunt for Baron Key?
that's a good question. I think I'm going to. Well, I mean, Soleras does still need to turn in for Sheila 2 there. But Dakar's going to see that and be like, "Oh, hey, what kind of shiny Kayn weapon do I get?"
Mm-hmm. Oh, Rivon in chat, another fantastic racer under this flag set, putting out a good thing here. Maybe we'll see the Able Lance D-Machine grind.
What is the hit rate on an Abel's Lance hitting D machines? Oh, and That's a lunar sparkle behind
That's a
the.
sparkle. Is
I
it a
don't think we've seen.
wyvern?
I don't think we've seen any others, so we still got the 20% shot here. But this could be
Come on. If it's wyvern, just have retreat. Just go away. The spot is real nasty. It's real high magic power. Like, if it has any attacking magic, this is bad news.
nah. It's just a plague.
Okay. Just a floating eyeball. This is fine.
Now we don't exactly have. That's a good question. That's a lot of damage to deal here in a short amount of time. That was a cat claw on Kokel's shelf there. Always Brav Kokel.
What's in the shop? Oh, that was a delicious cook-all shop. Hey, look, piggy stick.
Yep. Abel's Lance, no, you're not getting that there. But we do have a lot of nice prizes here. Wow, that's kind of nuts, honestly.
This is Mac Giant grind in a shop. This is so good. But you're gonna have to come back.
Yep.
You don't have enough to sell.
Yeah, Soleras unfortunately took a wipe to that plague. Is going right back in. Might have a different plan in mind here. But yeah, that's a big DPS check that Dakar's gonna make a lot faster with that piggy stick there. Was just doing a lot of run buffering. Got Kane in the air actually, and that's a really good because that's going to when Kane lands. Tell Plague that hey, wait a minute, somebody's not doomed here. Let's restart the clock here, and with the damage they're putting out, that's probably enough time for Soleras' team to deal with this plague here. Also, everybody in chat saying, "Well, hey, you know, it's just a piggy stick." But that's all we see anymore.
I mean, that's his only hero weapon, right? He doesn't have anything else in the pool.
I can't even say that because in the round 16 with Soleras, we had a Kane hero, and we did actually see the fabled, extremely fabled Abel's Lance. It does exist, everybody. Keep the faith.
Are you saying that the Abel's Lance is a fabled lance?
That is exactly what I'm saying.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, always interesting to see a plague when you don't have the old standby of just berserking a person. Dakar actually got a Star Veil up, so is reflecting the count, so that's also going to be pretty academic here. Just a helmet behind there, and our character is... sure, why not?
Okay, well, now we have sirens on the table. This seed is basically saying, hey, do you want to grind? Do you not want to do D-Machines? Do I have toolkit for you? Yeah, Mac Giant in a box in Kakul Shop. You've got sirens in a box in the form of Edge. And I think we're going to see some robot dragons being a bit lonely tonight.
I'd say this is teetering extremely close to what some people don't want to see in a complete jet seed here.
If this is Baron Key, we're in go mode. That's a little scary.
Yeah, that is extremely scary actually. This party is all about white mages. You don't need those. Here, have some more offense. Soleras is like, should have bought more drain spears.
Yeah, throw more offense. Throw more offense. More offense. More offense. Okay, stop offense.
Is this like the Endwalker Summoner meme here?
Basically. Oh, light sword. If we had a C.
I mean, we got an edge. It's close enough, right?
No, this is where I would equip my light sword if I had a Cecil.
We don't need those, right?
No, no. Ice Claw. For what? I guess exclusively elements at this point? Oh, the turtle. Never mind.
Yeah, turtle. Yeah. Elements in a pot, and we heard you liked fourth Leviathan summon because hey, they're on sale in dwarf as well.
Oh my goodness. This is a everything must go, and by everything we mean exclusively Leviathan.
Leviathan, join the party, whether you like it or not.
Quite literally, if you wanted to get through Forge here, you had to at one point get an Adam or the Leviathan because
Oh yeah.
by virtue of the sylphs. Soleras gonna go peek the Steel Cave before turning in this pan. Oh, because okay, so Soleras doesn't know that he's effectively Wyvern or Baron Key from Go mode.
Yeah. Well, Dakar is giving us Keyless Tower as well, which is almost just as spicy, honestly. But both are really running out of checks here. Anyway, what did I do?
I was gonna say I do love Keyless Tower as a play, and our runners aren't really running out of checks because we have quite a bit in the lunar subterrane still.
Sure, if you want to go to the moon.
I mean, who wants to go to the moon? No one has checked package. That is correct. So we don't know who the character is there, and by extension, we don't know if maybe our Wyvern or a cheeky D-Mist is there.
Meanwhile, Soleras is cursing up that cane there. Doesn't know about the piggy stick. Does get a Leviathan top of the tower here.
Really?
I mean, doesn't get a Leviathan. I mean, the actual boss this time.
Oh, okay.
This seed, I guess I have to actually.
You have to actually like specify because I was like, oh, did I blink and he beat the top of tower boss and it was another Leviathan summon? What in the world?
Leviathan's like, I've been summoned a few times over. Just a black shirt at the bottom of Luca Cave here.
All right, well, looking for Wyvern or D-Mist, or else this is a reset, most likely.
Yeah. Dakar is unfortunately showing us that Evil Wall got, oh my. Hi.
Oh!
How are you?
Oh, okay. So, time. Okay, yeah, there we go. My witch powers are good. We're good now. If this leads to Baron Key and Wyvern is on the Baron throne.
Yeah, that's huge. Because what's it really going to take for Dakar to check this Luca key? Because it's a pretty easy fade, actually.
Chad is asking where the adamant came from. The adamant came from Baron Inn. The legend sword was Sheila 2. D-Mist here. Oh, man.
I mean, D-Mist shows up exactly where you don't want D-Mist to show up, but
this sure is a spot that you don't want to. Just it is. It's not a ton of HP here, but with the levels that your party has, even with Quake and Leviathan's still a very slow cast. It's hard to get off a Leviathan cast while D-Mist is targetable. So
yeah.
You're going to be relying on mainly Quake here, but you're not going to quite have the MP to Quake it all the way down, I don't think.
No, not here. Especially if your Palom just kind of happens to go down, as the party outside of a Sylph summon, I don't even know if Soleras has that, isn't really built to sustain that hard here at the moment. Just really more to do damage. Meanwhile, Dakar is through the Leviathan fight. Oh my, that's a Baron Key.
Woo! This is spicy.
Yeah, that's extremely spicy because Dakar actually knows everything. Dakar knows he is in go mode right now, actually.
Yeah, because that'll lead to our Maga Sisters. and just needs to do some form of grind, go take out a turtle, and then go take out whoever's on the Masamune altar, which I guess worst case scenario for Soleras would be not exactly Wyvern.
Yeah, I mean, could be that. The question is, you kind of want something you kind of want something terminal. Yeah, I mean, you kind of want a Zonk here is what you really want, because you just don't want this Demus to lead into something like, say, like Earth Crystal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want, or a hook, or something that might lead you astray, yes.
Like, I guess best case scenario outside of just a pure Zonk would be probably Pass or Pinktail. Maybe Sand Ruby if you find someone better than Yang in that bed.
Yeah, pass would actually be pretty good. That'd be at least something you can deal with there. Yeah, Sand Ruby with a Rosa, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Pass would be really good, especially if you do manage to find Wyvern. So that way you don't have to go down to the Masamune altar. You can just go up, kill Turtle, come back down, and pass it up. But still a lot of the race left to be had. The car may be in go mode, but still plenty that can go around here.
Yep. Meanwhile, we have Siren Theft going on over on Dekar's side here. Now he has 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks like 9 key items, I believe, there. So the question is more, Dekar has Sealed Cave, which we know is dead, actually, unless Demist comes up with something here. I would probably wait to cash in those Sirens at least until Baron, see if I do get a 10th key item here, just for that double XP Siren grind there.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it cuts the number of Sirens you need in half, which not only cuts the amount of time spent in battle in half, but also the amount of time spent in this battle in almost half.
Yeah, it's something I might have actually waited until after Baron, just so I knew where I was, kind of. But yeah. But anyway, I'm also kind of figuring that Soleras just wanted to route in the entire underground in one shot here, and yeah, it is turning northward here. It is going to be turning in that pan. It is going to be realizing could have that piggy stick here and that absolutely beautiful Cocoa Shop just a little bit earlier here. Might stop at Tower on the way, which actually would be really good. Yeah, the big thing Soleras doesn't want to do is skip that keyless tower with that Baron key in it now. I also did not count exactly how many Sirens and missed the treasure. Those might have been some sort of arrows. I think I saw 10 of them, but
I did not see them.
saving did fly by tower, might cash in that pan, might come back here. Oh, right, Demon's check, of course.
All right, is it worth it? Because if it's a key item at all and Baron doesn't reward a key item, this is still potentially worth it just for getting 10 key items faster.
It is a key item.
It is a key item. That is true. It is also a boss and a character and 2 more chances that Leviathan's being in shops.
We do know that, oh, we actually did not check the initial 2 spots here. Those still are outstanding.
Yeah.
And there goes the Alt Gauntlet.
Okay, well, it's gone. It's not on Masamune Altar. You can rest easy on that point now.
And there goes CPU.
Yep. And the hook, while it does open up a bit more, chat pointing out, isn't the worst because right now you don't have a rat tail in hand, so it is, in a sense, a terminal key item, because it's not going to lead you down this huge rabbit hole because you can't currently get any more key items off of it.
Yeah, and this Legend Sword is going to possibly, I mean, it is going to go with Soleras a little bit more underground. It's going to stop in that shop there. Says, I need some healing, and this Asura actually kind of looks like a good idea. Meanwhile, with Quake and Leviathan, these Mega Sisters are not really going to be much more than a speed bump here. Yeah, actually, I think best case for Soleras here. Well, maybe not. Yeah, that's good. Just needs a sneaky Wyvern, but the running out of spots for it to be, honestly. I might just go to tower after turning in the Forge here, because, hey, I mean, I'd go Forge as soon as I got it, too.
Oh, 100%. And honestly, I'm biased towards Keyless Tower already, but if I'm underground, I'm one key item away, and I have the choice between let's go do Keyless Tower or let's go hunt on the moon. I'm gonna go ahead and go do Keyless Tower just in case.
Yeah, and I'm kind of wondering if he does as well here.
Also, because you can steal Sirens, which is more incentive to head there. Like,
Yeah.
there's so much pulling Soleras towards Keyless Tower, and if he just succumbs to the call, it's going to work out well for him. If he resists, future unclear. Ask again later.
Yeah. So Soleras and I did kind of run a where we last location Keyless Tower, so I don't know where, and I don't know if confirmation bias or anti-confirmation bias might be in a point in time here. However, Baron is showing us yet another dupe. That's another Yang, and definitely not a white mage.
Definitely not. You start thinking, man, we're not running very many white mages. Are there Cure 3s guaranteed in a shop somewhere?
Well, Soleras did pick up that Asura summon, so could be saying, well, I don't have Berserk casters. Might actually, if you're in this kind of situation here, is Bacchus stealing on the table for you?
Same hat. I was about to say we can go steal some Bacchus wine. Which honestly, if we do a good enough grind to get Yang up, we have Kane, even Drain Spear down to like 28 agility, or 23 at a crystal ring to make him 28 or 29, whatever. That plus you swap out the Drain Spear for your Piggy Stick in combat. That's really reliable with a Bacchus wine.
Yeah.
So we have plenty of Berserk strategy available to us. So well, that's a Dupridia.
Yep, did cough up a pink tail, so that is, and Soleras is going to do the tower here.
Ah, yes. Oh, this is interesting. So Soleras is going to get this. Dekar is at 10 key items. Soleras will also be there, but we'll get the pink tail, and that could turn into a Masamune. That could turn into an Avenger. It could laugh at you and turn into a Crystal Sword. Soleras may be like a smidge behind right now, but any good hit on that pink tail could turn the tide.
Yeah. That could even be Bahamut. That's actually useful here too.
People noticing that those were Cure 3s in his shop. That doesn't necessarily mean that there's no white mage in the seed, but it's starting to feel like there's no white mage in the seed.
There's white mages in a can.
Exactly. If you can't make your own white mage, store-bought is fine.
We have white mages at home.
White mages at home.
Still doesn't sell that lunar staff, so it's charm rods. Those are nice.
Ooh, yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm definitely thinking what Dekar is probably thinking here too. It's like, I just stole all those sirens. I have a couple charm rods for my casters. I have 10 key items. Let's go grind to make these kids nuclear, and now the rest of the seat's still going to be kind of interesting here, just because the Zeromas fight for both of these two here. Cursing Edge, that just doesn't want Edge going first here. That's a big thing. But yeah, we don't really have Reflect to fall back on, and with no White Mage, that's going to be a real interesting means of Zeromas here, as it's going to turn into a damage race here.
I find myself just in here like rubbing my hands, like I'm a greedy miser. I'm just like, oh, this seat is giving me so much, and it's making me so happy.
Oh yeah. The other big thing for Soleras to kind of catch back up as Leviathan goes down, Soleras is going to discover Go mode as well here, is the whole fact that this C fight, as our parties stand right now, is definitely not a gimme.
No, not at all. The Cure 3s is real nice. Yang can make a really nice chemist with his gigantic HP pool, especially with that Cat Claw that Soleras did not find. Oh, Silk Web.
Huge find right there.
I don't know. Dekar did a few. I was looking for the encounter chest to steal some sirens, but I don't know if he grabbed that one.
Yeah, I know Dekar found the encounter on floor 3, I believe. But I don't know if he found that Silk Web row either.
It's not super important if you're zerking up, because you can just keep jam instead. But it can make things a bit easier at the start of the fight, which, depending on what levels we decide to go in, could be a huge difference. Esco also, our researcher pointing out that you can just siren for a Silk Web as well. If you go outside for Coles, pop a siren, you'll get the Talanta, I can't remember which one it is, that you can steal Silk Web from.
Yep.
But you save time by finding it in the chest, which is...
It also means you have to keep that siren around there.
Sirens burn holes in my pocket. Centipedes. Okay, fine, Possum. There's a reason that you won and I lost. You remember these things and I don't. From the centipedes is where you steal them from. Which makes no sense to me, because centipedes aren't spiders, but tarantulas are spiders. So you would think that you would steal a silk web from a spider, not a centipede.
See, now you were assuming that Final Fantasy IV does logic.
No, that's my job.
Meanwhile, enough oblets to feed the entirety of Dwarf Castle are being made right now over on DekarS's side, and I'm assuming, again, Soleras is probably right behind him in that regard. Although, got a little bit to go, because I believe that was just Quake on Rydia, which I believe is level 44. Yep,
I was gonna say, it's 44.
I'm kind of wondering if Dekar might be a siren short.
Well, if you're a siren short, then you get it from doing the turtle and whatever on Monster Altar. If you're shooting for like nuke on a Palom.
Yeah, I kind of want nuke on both of them before dealing with that turtle, honestly.
I mean, that is fair. That is fair. If we've got, I know we have an Ice Claw on one of these two player sides. I think it's DekarS's. Don't think we found a Thunderclaw. That would also be nice. You can just be very, very punchy boy against that Kanatsu.
Yeah, also those were samurai arrows in that one chest. Soleras did find the same chest as Dekar did here. Yeah, Soleras will have Pink Tail here. It's actually just going to leave everybody down because, honestly, those fights are pretty quick anyway. Might also be looking for Cure 3s. Oh, hey, found them.
Yep, there we go. Oh, excuse me.
Plenty should be plenty, especially with that Asura there.
Oh, easily.
Mhm.
That is easily plenty. Gonna go ahead and take a nap here. Go head into Baron.
Meanwhile, Dakar is. Oh, might be doing a. Oh, wait. Oh, using Siren up. Oh, I guess you can find the centipedes right outside of the Sylph Cave as well. We
That is
learned
correct.
things today.
Yep, that is the other place you can siren for a centipede.
You know, Lord Goober, you're doing the Dr. Claw thing here, and I do have this cat in my lap here.
Where's my cat? Sully, where are you? It's right behind me. Hold on.
So Dakar is done with the grind and is heading straight. Yep, heading straight for the Lunar Whale. Soleras still has a grind. It is about a grind behind with the Pink Tail in hand here. So I mean, if that's an Avenger, that's gonna be actually that's probably the best thing going for Soleras here. I mean, a Masamune wouldn't be bad either, but an Avenger's probably the biggest thing you can find here.
Yeah, Avenger would be huge. Also, I have cat now, so everything's good.
I'm looking over mine just to see the screen at the moment. So yeah, I'm actually kind of interested to see if Dakar is going to possibly curse this Kane. Rydia did end up one level short of nuke here, so that'll be interesting. Yep, and is nope. What? Oh, Blizzard Spear. Well, yeah, might as well hit a weakness. Sure, why not?
Yeah, let's go for it.
As Soleras, at least for the moment here, does pull even on objectives here. Man, we've just lost so many of the great root bosses for the Ogopogo spot.
Yeah, we've lost Rubicant. There's one that's still out there. I do, unless I was distracted by my cat or distracted by something else. Because I am an easily distractible ND. Art Gamer's got it. It's ha ha ha.
Yeah, he is still there. I would actually go for some vanilla there. That having a vanilla Ogopogo is
especially if you're like semi relying on nukes. It's pretty nasty without a white mage. Like the Asura's nice, but it can whiff, and that's bad news bears.
Yeah, I mean, having a pile of Cure 3s is kind of still good, but I mean, that opening 50% to everybody is just no good there.
Well, Yang.
I'm thoroughly convinced that Yang, for his, for his death, just, kind of kicked out the door there, walked out, maybe put on a fake mustache or something, walked back in the door, and say, "Hey guys, how you doing?"
So you're saying that Yang's death isn't canon?
Exactly. Meanwhile, I just look over and I see a nuke for like 9,000, Kane swinging for like 5,000 with that Blizzard Spear, and I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. It looks like, oh yeah, he's already hiding in the shell.
Chad is upset I've done my job.
They're upset for you doing your job. Why would they do that?
Yep, we're gonna go turn this Pink Tail.
Yep.
Oh, we're gonna go steal Bacchus wines first.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
On the way. on the way.
Oh, well, that's also
Well,
useful there.
There's some nice Hanzo steel. Okay. Thanks, game.
Yeah, much better than a short sword, at least, right?
Yeah, next thing you're gonna give me is a second Masa on the vanilla Masa altar.
Yep, meanwhile, we have found the Mad Ogres here, and Soleras says, well, let's steal some Bacchus here, which should speed up a Z fight at the very least here. Honestly, knowing what we do, man, it's really hard to say. I would actually really think about burning that hourglass just so these Mad Ogres just don't sit there and punch.
Yeah, like you're gonna do sirens. You don't particularly need it.
Yeah, the only thing you're really worried about is maybe like Baron guards at Ogopogo spot here.
Yeah, but if you just grind up to double nuke, that means you also have double stone, double weak, double fatal,
Toad, yeah.
double toad. You got plenty more ways to get through that.
True.
But Dekar is going to make the trek down. So we've got really 2 questions before we get to what we consider to be the big question. One is who's going to be on this Masamune altar, and 2, is Dekar going to swag walk?
I mean, there are a lot of parties I would swag walk with. This might not be one of them.
This is like a C- tier swag walk party. No white mage makes it real scary.
Yeah, that's I mean, you do. Yeah, I mean, you have probably the 5th best white mage in the game here, which is Yang with a pile of tier 3s.
Yeah, 4th best. We also have the 4th best being Rydia with Asura.
True. But I don't know if Dekar has a store. That's the thing. I know Soleras got, but
that's true. That is true. And also Esco, you say that you never do that because it's semifinals. You don't risk it. Conversely, this is semifinals. You always risk it because you need to save that little bit of extra time.
Yeah, Dekar is hitting the save point here. But I think that also matters what is on your Ogopogo altar here.
Yeah. You got a few extra levels anyway, so the swag walk actually might even be pretty safe. I think your Palom's approaching 2k hit points. I saw that he's level 54. I didn't see the hit point total, but he's getting in real safe range from a unnerfed Big Bang.
Yeah, I would guess that was sitting right around 2k here, as we are about to find out the answer to at least one of our questions here real soon.
Don't be Wyvern. Please be Goldbez.
Oh, that's rude.
Oh, this is gross.
I mean, a little less gross with both Palom and Rydia in this party here, but yeah, that's pretty punchy there.
Yeah, you can only get off the 1 nuke. You have to resort to Quakes for your magic damage. Luckily, you do have a good pile of melee damage as well, but this spot's punchy. It's unfriendly.
Yeah, took Palom down to critical HP in a scope of a few attacks here, and that's really what you're worried about here. I mean, you can kind of kill one of the arms, and you don't have to worry about them both regenerating at that time here, but...
Heart, you beat me to it. I was gonna say arm grind. Just chuck the spoon.
Yep, we have orb grind at home. I mean, wait, what? Yeah, there is a spoon, too.
Hey, to my knowledge, there has been a single actual orb grind in this tournament.
Which is one more orb grind than we had clapper grinds.
And the person who did it is currently in the booth talking right now. My finest achievement in ZZ4. Which isn't saying much because I got eliminated in the round of 64. So...
I mean, to be fair, the person that eliminated you is still playing.
No, he's not.
Oh, no, that's right. That's pop. Yeah.
Maybe
it's the round of 8 there. Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very good racer. Vigan is not a good racer. Please die. I was hoping that'd be good. Well timed. Never mind.
No, just doing one punch here again with a double black mage.
Oh, now you die. Oh, thanks.
Yep.
Making me look bad.
Yep. Hitting that's my cord.
Oh, Moonveil. That would have been helpful for Baigan.
Oh yeah.
Swag walk, swag walk, swag walk.
Oh, it's going back to the Drain Spear here, not going to the curse string, however.
Drop into BS4. Swag walk.
Oh, it is the swag walk here.
Walk, woo! Told you, chat. Does that count as witch powers? Calling a swag walk? I'm gonna say it does. Counts.
Yeah, sure. Well, let's go with that. However, real quick, you call a swag walk, but you have a 1 in 536 chance of calling whose butt we're about to kick here. Care to make a call on that one?
I'm gonna call Eisenmus.
Eisenmus. Okay.
Yeah. But more important than, in my opinion, than whose butt we're gonna kick tonight is butt cute?
Yeah, it's but cute. I remember Wacky Flags calling one of those races. Calling Kleptomania. What is in the butt's pockets?
Also, yes, the bleach Eisen. That is correct.
Soleras getting a lit bolt from one of those eggs because sure, why not?
It was humanoid shaped. I was worried for a moment.
Yeah, that is that's scary.
Yeah, it is Gary Redacted Oak.
Wait, which starter did we choose again?
I think our starter was Kane, so that means that Gary would have taken Squirtle.
Okay.
So we should be good because, as everyone knows, Yang is better than Squirtle because Squirtle is just Kainatsu.
But doesn't that mean Gary's already used all those Pokemon by now?
I mean, that was just his starter. Like, he still got others, but he's decided to just heck the rules, and he's just gonna come at us in 1v5 combat. Not exactly single combat, but 1v5.
Oh, close enough. Now the question is Dakar, I might have been doing the math here because I did see him pump out a little bit of early damage here and did kind of stop at the physical fighters. Might be going doing the math here for a refill skip still.
Yeah, things are looking not great for Soleras. I think this was just Dakar picked up small bits of time over the course of this seed. Soleras obviously did lose some time to diving that sealed cave and fighting that pretty slow D-mist, but for a while there, Soleras was what appeared to be in the head, and Dakar just kind of chipped back in. As I said at the top of this race, you put Sea Hero in a flag set, and he is going to excel. He is so comfortable in Sea Hero. I'm jealous.
Yeah, trust me, I love Sea Hero as well. But yeah, this has been a pretty good clinic being put on here. And I'm kind of wondering if Dakar still has that spoon maybe as a nice little finisher here. Might have thrown it already, but
I don't see this going sideways. I think we are real quick here about to finish up this not the jettiest of seeds, but still looks to be probably a sub 110, which is pretty darn quick.
Yeah, actually hovering on. Yep, that's it. That's the crack. That's the boom. That's the nuke still on the screen there, and that's
Yeah, that is GG's for DekarSMASH, finishing with a time of 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 56 seconds, taking this game 1, and we'll be moving to game 2 of this series, and hopefully Soleras can even it up, because it is win or go home for him at that point.
Yep, and yeah, we're seeing if we can get Dekar in here in just a little bit. And with that ping, I believe we are joined by DekarSMASH. GG, my friend.
GG's. Well, what can I say? Just like every other time I've seen you race, you'll hear me say it a few times if you watch it back. You put C Hero in a flag set and you just excel, and you put on a clinic here. What did you think about that seed?
It felt pretty straightforward. I didn't really have any speed bumps. The one big decision point that I think probably played out in my favor was the slightly unorthodox choice to go Keyless Tower over the Sealed Cave. Once I did that and I got the Baron Key, I definitely felt ahead at that point.
Yeah, the Keyless Tower play, that was definitely a huge divergence point. Soleras had yet to turn in the pan to know that he had the Legend Sword and was just either Wyvern or Baron Key from Go mode, and opted to go peek at Sealed Cave, found D-Mist, which led to a hook.
That's not a great place to fight D-Mist, though, especially with a fast hero.
It's not, but you know, you go down there, you whiff on a black shirt in the Kiano spot, and you're like, all right, cool. Unless this is exactly Wyvern or D-Mist I'm resetting out, and you see D-Mist, and you're like, this is the worst case scenario. Like, this is Schrodinger's key item right now. I don't like this, but you have to see it through.
Yep.
So, GG is just, I could go on and on. Rather than talk about this seed, I'll leave that to Night in a moment. When's game 2?
Game 2 is same time on Friday.
Same time on Friday. Awesome. Well, that will for sure be restreamed. Not sure where. Probably here. We'll find out. Pretty sure it'll be here. And y'all will want to tune in for that. But how are you feeling going in? One more win and you're in the finals, my friend.
Yeah, you know, it's been a little bit of a sort of confusing and challenging week for me, because I found out on Monday that my long distance significant other is going to be in town next week.
Oh.
And so it's not a great week for me to be playing a lot of free enterprise, and so I have sort of mixed feelings about whether I want to advance, but I did want to just give everyone my best, you know, because I don't want to spoil the tournament sort of by bowing out at the semifinals.
Well, I will say that history is kind of on your side here. In ZZ3, Dusty moved like cross country, like in the middle of the tournament, went on to win the whole thing. And then in Lale Ho League, pretty sure both me and Peasants moved a significant distance, and both had pretty good runs. So if you can't practice, no big deal. It should work out in your favor.
Yeah. Well, I do think it actually allowed me to sort of relax, and I didn't have the normal sort of tournament match nerves this time, because I was like, well, if I lose and I get knocked out, that's kind of, in a way, good. And so that maybe helped me just relax and sort of play my best.
Yeah, and your best was real good. Real good. Yeah, I'm out of those types of questions. Night I'm sure you have a few more questions about the seed itself, so I'll hand the mic to you, friend.
Yeah, no, not as much, just because it was like an extremely clean race. I mean, obviously you were checking that package for, I'm going to guess exactly a white mage there, until you were just kind of seemed to settle on, wait a minute, I just have enough damage just to kind of roll through this, and yeah, there just really wasn't much that kind of stood in your way, like the bruise of the bosses that could have been at that spot there. Soleras did give us a check there, and we did actually see the Alt Gauntlet fall off at Mist Cave, so that was gone as well. Really, was there anything giving you pause at that late game position?
Not really. I was a little worried that I would get stuck on 9 key items and sort of be in that place where do I really want to take this party all the way to Nuke with 9 key items, or do I want to go to the sealed cave to chase a 10th? I'm glad I didn't end up in that dilemma. Checking the package, I might have taken exactly Rosa. I think that would be the only thing I would have considered. And even there, it was kind of silly because the party just had so much damage, especially with the spoon to dart, that I was never even going to come close to seeing a second Big Bang.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty much that. The one thing, and I don't think. Oh, actually, yeah, I didn't think you saw most of it just because they ducked out of. Oh my, that's another edge in the Tower of Zod I'm seeing on the walk back there. But yeah, I mean, it's you found exactly one of the 4 or 5 Leviathan orbs, and that was the one they had to hand over. There was like one in Watery Pass, one in a chest you skipped in Fey March, but yeah, it was just like this seed wanted you to have that ready online.
Yeah, I think when you get her really early, you know, unless you know there's like a Tella sitting there waiting to slingshot her, she can just accelerate your early game a lot. And she definitely showed that in this seed.
Yep, and yeah, I mean that's. I mean, honestly, yeah, it's usually I kind of just like asking about questionable calls and some stuff, and like, but there weren't any of those, so I'm kind of running out. So all I'm really gonna do is just kind of echo the GG. Extremely well played. I will definitely be at least watching on Friday. Again, kind of cheering you both on there, as I kind of just want to see a good match. But again, extremely well played, and I'm looking forward to seeing the next.
Yeah, me too. You know, Soleras is a really amazing opponent, and I'm thrilled to be playing him in the semifinals. I think, you know, it's just a really, really fun matchup. And if I get to the finals, I have another really, really fun matchup waiting for me too.
Yep. All right. I guess we'll see then, unless you have any other thoughts on the seed, as Soleras is walking up to the Z fight right now here.
That's all I got. Thank you, Zoe, Night2, Heartgamer, and Esco for doing all the restream, and see everyone Friday.
Yeah, take it easy. GG's again. Look forward to it. Have a good night. Soleras is swag walking it too.
I mean, you know, 15 minutes in the past, be like, yeah, they really want this swag walk to happen here.
So good. So good. These are sure some levels. Whew, 55 Hallam. That is also BS4. Okay, 3. I was going to say BS4 is real uncommon. That is weird that both runners would have done it.
You don't need D machines to get there all the time, right? So kind of looking forward to the next one here. We've seen the raw power here. We've seen the Kane Edge, all the black mages here. So the next one's going to be a hook route with like an Eddie Porum, maybe a Rosa without a heroine robe, something like that. I mean, we've given him real ultimate power. Let's take it away next time, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Like next seed, I want to see a Forum Rosa start, Forum Hero, and then I want to see a Tella, an Eddie, and a Yang, and no other characters.
I'll throw him a Sid. Why not?
You're generous.
I mean, heck, I'll give him an edge too. I mean, it might be behind a giant, but I'll give him an edge.
Okay, that is 100% acceptable. Also, shout outs, new credits if people weren't noticing on the left, Soleras and Alusal. our two newest workshop helpers, though both have been workshop helpers for a while, are now in the credits.
Yep. And congratulations again as getting as part of the dev team. Yeah, that was I didn't even see that coming. So yeah, that's
Me neither. I'm just sitting here minding my own business like last week, and just like I get a random DM from Boardface, and I was like, okay, what's this about?
yeah.
But I am just over the moon. I haven't stopped being excited, and it's been a week.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of the thing there, and again, that's yeah, definitely really excited to see. And actually, did I just see Soleras Kyobi Unicorn?
Yeah, you did. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it.
Oh, but it does reflect. That is interesting. I did not know the unicorn reflected as well.
You know what else reflects, which is almost as good as a unicorn? Moonveil.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Totally. But I think unfortunately that young might still be berserking.
Yep. Unfortunate. So at this
Or it
point,
was just a cute up attack, but you know. Oh no, he's definitely berserking.
yeah, no, because it reflected. So now you have to decide: do you try and just push through and hope you haven't tipped it, or do you pivot and maybe cast a Sura and try and see this thing through? I feel like you've definitely tipped it at this point.
Yeah, sort of seems like the safe play. Up there, it is there, and oh, there's a spoon to lob. Okay, it's a safe place. It's a safe place 66% of the time. The other 33%, well, I mean, hey. Sora, please.
Come on.
That is some pretty terrible Asura luck there.
It absolutely is. So rude.
Still is putting out quite a bit of damage. I admit I did not see if the shake happened for the next big bang yet, but again,
Wylam beat me to the joke because I was being courteous and letting my co-commentator talk. Dang it! In chat, Wylam says we have Cure 4 at home. Cure 4 at home. Asura casting life.
Yep. Okay, there you go. There's a actual cure spell.
Yeah, Cure 3, which is for all intents and purposes a Cure 4 right now.
Meanwhile, Edge still throwing the kitchen sink here. Pretty is like, I get to cast something that isn't a Sora now. It's just kind of really weird doing this without doing a hybrid without the Berserk here. That's definitely a little strange, but again, that Drain Spear is definitely let our runners into at least getting a favorable agility output against Zeromus here. That, however, also was a pretty spicy big bang here, and what we're really hoping is that just didn't tip into Meteor here. Oh no, that's tipped into death. There we go. That is a dead Zeromus here.
GG Soleras, final time 1 2 3 2 1. Couldn't hold out for the extra 24 seconds, but finishes up the seed. Well played. Just got randoed a little bit here. Soleras has declined an invite, doesn't have time tonight. But we wish him the best in whatever is pulling him away from us. So with that, we are pretty much set to wrap here. We have a raid target, but before we do that, do you have any final thoughts, Night2?
Only real the big thing is to I believe they did say that game 2 was supposed to be on Friday at the same time, so I would say pretty much just go and check that out here. And actually, what is a raid chart? I haven't seen that there.
It is going to be a Xenocat, a bunch of numbers. I know what it is. It's a 23543, but it's easy. It's more fun to say a bunch of numbers. Fantastic member of Free Enterprise community. Does a lot of our music now. So great person. Let me see if I can type it out as well as I can say it. I think I'm dialing a phone number. Yep, that's the right person. Sweet. So yeah, go have fun. Tomorrow we don't have the stuff up on the schedule yet. I don't think we have anything tomorrow. So have a. Oh yeah, no spoilers.
Yes,
no spoilers.
that too.
Yeah. Also have a good day. Good night.
Yep. Thank you,
Bye.
everyone.
Okay, we've rated.